As always, just got to bear with me as I set the stream up. Hello and welcome back to the port, I guess. If you're just joining, then it probably should work for you already, but if you joined probably before this, just refresh the stream. Down in the description should be some redeem codes and links to the redeemer. These have just come out on Facebook, so you may already have seen them. I didn't shave today, you can see it. Anyway, hello Mike X Gaming, good to see you, good to see you. Let's see how long Colonel Bogey's march got. Not too long left on Colonel Bogey's march, so we're going to start off. I'm going to kick off my slippers, get myself comfy, and we're going to start off with the Fiji. And there we go. Yep, I've got it set up correctly. And let's get the microphone sorted. Awesome. So what have we got ourselves into? We got ourselves into a game of domination on Tears of the Desert. And yeah, we're early. Interesting. So, on the enemy team we have an Ishashio, Asari, Fiji, Helena, Megami, Snot, Bismarck, Monarch, Massachusetts. So, I guess I'll fold over to the right because I don't want to charge down the middle. Mike X Gaming. Fiji is a mighty good ship. It's a very strong cruiser. She's definitely my go-to for tier 6 ranked. I know Belfast comes with radar, but Fiji's got torpedoes, and that just makes her a lot more fun because she's got that point defense system. There we go. Just get the volume sorted on that music. Let's see how we go. Hopefully the audio is all okay and you can hear me all coming through nice and clear. Let's see. Benson's Scharnhorst. What's this? Champagne, New Orleans. Double Champagne are in a division. Okay. Massachusetts. 2 16-inch gun battleships, 2 15-inch gun battleships on the enemy team. An 8-inch and two 8-inch and 2 6-inch gun cruisers as well. What's that cruiser? Megami, okay. Everything is okay, thank you Mike X Gaming, much obliged. Good evening and ain't worse, good evening, good evening. Oh, Helena and a Fiji. Okay, they're getting themselves nice and snug in there, aren't they? and the battleships are Sinop. Sinop's just 5 and someone else. Fiji's in the smoke. So we're going to pop a smoke screen because the original tire got dropped to about 20 knots before we start laying that smoke. Just in case that Fiji's in that area.
Smoke screen set.
Nice.
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Let's see if we can get in on this cap. So let's lock guns off to the... Was it Surrey? Okay. Tazul, hello. Good afternoon, I believe. Hello, Sax as well. Have a good lunch. Fiji's a beast, I know. But she's not OP. I don't want to hear anyone saying that. There's no such thing as an OP British ship. They're all perfectly balanced. In fact, some of them could do with a buff. Ooh, okay, this could be a bit scary.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Thankfully the Snop's not paying complete attention, so rather than shooting the light cruisers, so I had to fire out the battleship. So yeah, if I drop off, that'd be fine.
Generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Oops, Snop was paying attention, but thankfully he overled. Will I get the kill? Nah. Oh well. Definitely a destroyer located in Bravo. British balance, yes.
Smoke generator activated.
maybe Fiji was a bad idea to the start of the stream. This is rather intense. I'm going to hold off for a second and catch up with the chat. Where did we get to? So it's not AP, it's slightly less HE with better pen. Yeah, it's pretty much SAP is the best way to put it. Is what we've got with the British light cruisers, which isn't that bad really. What is the awesome background music? It is a mix of copyright-free marching band music, which you can download from the YouTube audio library. It has been a bit of a nice godsend just to have a nice little bit of background music, which is slightly fitting to the channel, I guess you could say. Oh, spotted by aircraft. That's not favourable. Warships, hello. Hey Major, not able to play during the stream now. That's fair enough, but thank you for coming along, and it's always good to see you. And as always, you know the division's always open for anyone who wants to join in, but they have to be on the PlayStation. And then was Belfast provides more tools towards winning with radar against destroyers. Yes, but with ranked and there's only one destroyer. I work with a destroyer, so I usually leave. It's like we double team the destroyer. So when it comes to the rest of everything else, having torpedoes in my chain smoke build and the rate that they reload really does give me a point defense. It means that I can take the Fiji into a cap and anchor. So for me, with my playstyle in the division I buddy up with, Fiji's a lot stronger in comparison to Belfast. Brandon, the new stuff from the code looks nice. Yes, if you look down in the description, people, you'll see some redeem codes that Wargaming have shared on their community Facebook page. So if if you've missed it, it's only just come out. It is down there. The code's down there. Link to the redeemers down there, so you can just help yourself. I think it's like some patch backgrounds and what else is it? It's some camos and booster flags and things like that. Mixed gamer, saying I'm enjoying the music. No, I hope it's not offensive or not drowning out as well. That's what I always try to aim for. Thank you, Major. Yeah, have a good lunch, Sax. Catch you during your what you call your weekend. This doesn't look good. Benson used his smoke screen over there. I need to like not die to the Massachusetts. Oh, blasted planes. I think we're going to win hard and die here. I don't see a way out of this unless the Benson can get out of here.
destroyed.
But I need to get out of here. I need to get undetected and out of here fast. I think I can do it. Damn. No. Even they've pushed up, could see. Well, warships I know, but I'll be home about 1 AM your time. Oh, not nice. Thanks, I didn't know the June 2020 was a code. Yeah, no, I missed that as well, first time I looked at it. Lucian, does anyone know a good commander build for the Grosser Curvers? You're asking the wrong person. But hopefully someone in the chat might know one. Brandon, yeah, it also has a coupon for a discount on 90 days or more premium time. Yeah, it's interesting. For me, I don't need the premium time. I've got like 380 days. However, if you need premium, it's a nice little potential. Right, while I'm catching up the chat, feel free to make any recommendations or requests, and I'll, if not, I'm just going to continue playing as per usual. No, it was. Thank God that you did not start at 9:30. Got work starting at 10:30. You got work? Fair enough. That's a bit of a late shift, no, it was. Lucian, 50 more days till I get the Shimikaze. Oh, very nice. You're probably going to enjoy her. Enjoy her while you can before there's a Worcester, I guess you could say. There was, I am 450 days premium. Alright. Lucian, I run a tank down the curve first, but I want better accuracy. Can you play in the Bismarck? I can die in the Bismarck. That's all I can really offer you. I can go die in the Bismarck. Where is it? There we go. We'll give it a go. I can't guarantee anything because not my cup of tea. But let's go for. Never seen you play Yamato, have I? I've done Yamato on the occasional stream, and I've done a Yamato as a channel video. I mean, I'm not going to enjoy it, but if it's a request, I'll play it. Let's see. Tea's still nice and hot. Bismarck be broken now. Well, everything they've done to the Bismarck since her release has been a buff. I mean, they actually fixed her turtleback armour and improved her secondaries. And I think they've even improved her dispersion a tiny smidge. So everything so far that they've done to the Bismarck has been a buff. Shimikaze, Cleveland, Alaska, Odin, Bismarck, Champagan, Iowa, Grosser Kurfürst. On the left flank, what am I? I'm with our only two destroyers, a Gearing and a Kagero. Let's see how this goes. Accuracy is way better now. Yeah, they did improve the dispersion a little smidge. I do not need a smoke screen, Gearing. What am I going to do with it? Save your smoke screen. You need it more than I do. Right, people, don't do this. It does nothing. Like, for a destroyer with only 2 smoke screens, he's literally wasted half his consumables. And he's not going to be able to use it for anything. I'm not going to be able to use it for anything. I'm a secondary battleship. I want to close in and brawl. So that's a complete waste of a smoke screen. Don't. Because now, if he goes in there, gets spotted by something, he hasn't got a smoke screen to break off. And he is going to get spotted because he's up against a Shimikaze. Ugh. Brandon, I used to do that way back in the day. Yes, I confess, I used to do it as well, thinking it was being useful. But I think as time goes on, it's not.
Alle Stationen melden Position eines strategischen Ziels.
There's the shimmer. Let's just do.
Direkt voraus.
I'm playing it like I'm British. I'm sorry.
Feueralarm.
I too want to die gracefully. Oh, I'm too broad to that.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Oh no.
Das ist ein
Now we've got an Odin.
Torpedos auf Backbord. Torpedos auf Backbord. Alle Stationen brauchen Feuerunterstützung.
gegnerische Schlachtschiff gesunken. Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Alle Stationen Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Torpedos auf
Ah, Neptune's beard. Come on, girl. What are you? Damn, I didn't know he was firing torpedoes.
Feueralarm.
Oh, they're going way too far to the stern. I need to lead more. Why is the Cleaver not firing AP?
Problem gelöst. Torpedos direkt voraus.
Well, this is how pirate battles used to go. This is pirate. I need like Pirates of the Caribbean music. Oh, we might find his citadel eventually. It's in there somewhere, isn't it?
Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken.
Right, I'm getting away from the Shimakaze. I want to live. What's next? Oh, Bismarck. And a Champagne. Yeah, I'm just going to sulk away in here for a little bit. Heal up.
Torpedos achterhaus.
Right, let's see if I can catch with the chat. Is the Mahan good? I think, like Brandon said, it's Kia. Yeah, the Tier 5 American Destroyer tech tree. I mean, she's alright. She's nothing super amazing. Is an American Destroyer. She's got good guns, but she hasn't got the ability to come on, secondaries, please work. There we go. But yeah, the concealment isn't the best, and torpedo range isn't the best either. I mean, it does help keeping you undetected on approaching, but that was if it was better placed. But still a huge waste, especially since it's the gear and smoke and could have been used for shooting at ships. Exactly, yes. Lucian, I got the torpedoes ranged to 8 kilometers. You must be using Gleaves, Lucian. Mike X Gaming, playing it like you're British. You are British, aren't you? I'm playing it like a British battleship, so I'm aiming at the deck level of battleships with the AP because I'm thinking it's short fuse. But then again, with the dispersion of the Germans, it's not such a bad decision. Okay, considering I don't like the Bismarck. I don't play the Bismarck. I'll quite happily walk away with that. I got lucky. So my commander build for Lucian, it's Henry Hyde. He's like a cross between Hipper and Celiax. Inspirations and Draconium and Von Hipper. Taking Flammable Cannoneer. I could probably get rid of that nowadays. Porcupine, Marksmanship, Proper Meticulous, and Fight Fire with Fire. That was an amusing game. Modules wise, what have I taken modules wise? Modules wise, I've taken secondary battery, steering gears, the target acquisition, and secondary again. So it is a secondary build ship that I've gone for. Oh well, I look forward to seeing what the next couple of requests are going to be. Nice. You're still alive. Seems the Bismarck is good. I think I just got lucky. I got very lucky in that game, I feel. Brandon, I recently finished Yamato. I think it's been almost exactly a year since the project came out. Well, that took you a while, Brandon. Jesus. Mixed game. Why are you still alive? And live you in the Bismarck. And the history of that was so pirate. You should wear an eye patch for the rest of the stream. The Cleveland, the Cleveland should have just done AP at the upper bout line of me, just rinse and repeat, because he could have got a lot of damage out of me doing that. But he just kept firing HE. It was the Shimmer missing all those torpedoes. I would have been annoyed. Yes, it was quite amusing. The Shimakaze just kept missing torpedoes, but Bismarck's got sonar. That was a very nice thing that happened. Pixelmug, good afternoon. All going well here. All going. Lucian, Valavis stock, and then we have Yami. I'll do Yami first because I know Mike X has already kind of mentioned it. Again, I'm not going to promise anything because battleships aren't my forte. epic credit booster just because it costs so much. Now I have got the Golden Week camouflage on it. I'll be honest, I don't like the look of it. It's a little bit too flamboyant, I guess you could say. But I haven't got anything else, so we're going to go for the flamboyant camouflage. Lucian, let Russia have a chance. Okay, well, we'll do the Battle of Vostok after that. But then I think after that, I might have to say no more battleships unless it's a Royal Navy battleship, because I don't like my streams turning too battleship heavy. Boo, it's a great camera. No, it's not. No issue, the camera is hideous. There we go. Mike, it's going. Need my earphones for those guns. Boom, boom, yeah. Jean Bar. Fletcher, the Fletcher's more likely. Because I know that the chat do like their battleships. The problem is I don't. And I don't like just playing battleships all night, unfortunately. Lucian, I looked at the fish last night, and a fish looks like that. Oh, what? The koi carp, I guess. Probably a carp, I guess. I know the Japanese do like their koi carp ponds. Okay, let's see, we've got a game of Domination on Hotspot. We might be able to just finish our herbal tea before we go into combat. It's taking a while to sync. Let's have a look. I'm just going to start in reverse so I can actually look at this. A Karabos and Okhotov. And Okhotov in the division with a Champagan. And Alaska, Yamato, Lexington. Lovely. Great. Spawning on the left flank. Alright, let's go. Beans to the war. Load AP. There we go. I'll have an idea for a round Gross occur first. Well, I remember playing Gross occur first when I first got her, and in all honesty, I just wasn't impressed. She has such a broad stance to bring all guns on target that it's just, you can't really do it. But her guns just don't hit hard enough, or you don't really have the DPM of the guns to bow tank. So I don't know, I just couldn't get on with the Gross occur first. Alaska. It's all quiet on the western front. And then a wild Karabusk appeared. And then disappeared. Someone's put Union Jack camouflage on a Yamato. Tickled him. Problem is, I don't know where our Karabos is going. And I think on that bombshell I might actually start breaking off from this flank, because they've committed a lot of ships to this flank and we've got nothing. So we really need our team to pull their finger out and actually crack on capping the other cap. Has that Karabos just gone for a suicide run? He does know the Alaska has radar. There we go, Orange Jesus. Thank you.
我が艦が初の戦果を上げました。
I don't think the Karabos is going to be crazy enough to come around the corner though. Nah, he's not. Will the new CV commander be viable for secondary builds? It's intriguing because it's reload time, but I think it depends on how critical secondary reload is to your build. But most secondaries reload quite quickly. I'm broadside onto this, but I can't really do much about it. Apart from cross my fingers and hope. So I think for the secondary, it's going to be a tiny reload buff. That's the problem, because it's only 6%. If it was up to 10% or 15%, then it might be a bit more viable. But I kind of feel, being it's only 6% maxed out, it's not enough to justify, unless you really do have some poor choices to pick from. Alcatraz was a little bit faster than I thought he was. You play well in the Curfest though. Oh, no, I don't. You can watch my Curfest Let's Play and you can see how potato I am. I use HE the whole time because I want my guns to actually be able to do something. Overpens. Ugh. Union Jack on the Yamato. I'll find him and I'll slap him. No, Hoosier, almost every stream you give us a baked Alaska. Beautiful. Start using some repair parties. I would like to get closer to the Okhotov. Maybe we might just do that. Lucian, how good is the Shimmer? In all honesty, I've only played it once. I don't enjoy torpedo boat builds like the Japanese. I much prefer gunboat hybrids. Just overpens on the Okhotov. She's one lucky girl. Uh, 6% of a lot of guns. if you have that kind of build, ideally, I'd almost wish it was a bit more. Okay. Come on, hard to starboard. Well, finally, we citadeled the Okhotov. The History Hub, we got any Russian BB players in the chat? What are people doing commander build wise? Been grinding them this week and I'm tier 6. Well, I'm going to play the Vladivostok next, so we'll see what I've got on there. Lucian, I wish the Shimmer had one more torpedo tube. Really? 20 to... Well, one more torpedo tube would take it up to... is that per launch or just overall? Front tights, please. I need to start turning in hard now. In the cheeks. Now we don't need to, we don't need to. We don't need to win hard, we've won. There you go, there's the amateur. And I don't like playing it. We seem to be on the roll of me being able to just about scrape by in ships that I don't really enjoy. I don't think my position on the team would be that good, in all honesty. I'll finish my toast to join me. Fair enough. I'll open up. I'll drop you an invite. 20 sounds fun. Yeah, 20 torpedo. The thing is, how hard this shit. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Alright, okay, fair enough. Alright, I'll do the Vladivostok. Eternal, you're not online as yet. Let's see, tier 7 Russians. So what's my commander build on the Russians? I go for Kedrov, Kondo and Cunningham. All out AA, but that's probably because I was playing the Nikolai. So I'd probably swap that back to not one for nuisance, then crisscross, collective labour, mass mechanic. Basically, it's a survivability build, but you do get quite a nice bit of turret traverse out of it. I'll give you a second while I catch up. Do it afterwards? No, okay, that's alright. I'll launch the VAD then. That's the exact same build I run. There we go. Admittedly, they're not my main my battleship. If I'm gonna play battleships casually, like with friends or solo, obviously it's the British. And with the British, I've got loads of different commander builds because I've got Azur Lane Hood, Azur Lane Nelson, Azur Lane Queen Elizabeth, and then you got Cunningham and Madden as battleship commanders. Ironically, I don't like using Cunningham, so he's actually spare. I use Madden from tier 5 down for secondary builds, and then from tier 6 and 7 I've got all the other commanders just muddled up. Kodrov is how I'm running it. Survivability is the way. Lack of range, though, is the less than impressive. You got lack of range, but then you got concealment as well, so they're not too bad. Two brothers. Tier 6 and 7 game. Z23, Helena, Knetsov, Albemarle, Bismarck, Tirpitz, Champagan, Jean-Bar. Jean-Bar's in division with the Kutsov and the Z23. Admiral's in division with the other Champagne. I'm at the back of the pack, yeah? Tirpitz, Begami. Champagne, Kagera. There we go. Lucian, I also run sniper build. It might be more worthwhile sometimes, especially with the battle tanking like Sinop and Vladivostok. Could the next game be a gunboat hybrid destroyer if you don't mind? It's been a while since I saw a good knife fight. Well, you know I'm going to probably pick my safe zone when it comes to that then. But if you can pull up with a British destroyer, then I'll quite happily take one. It's usually my preference. And then yeah, I never used Cunningham as a primary commander either, yeah. I feel like his traits are a little bit awkward, because there's a lot of trade-offs, a lot of like, you can have this but it's going to cost you speed, you can have this but it's going to cost you rudder shift, you can have this but it's going to cost you some, being able to, well, catching fire and other stuff like that. That's B-turret, is it? Okay. Naval History Hub. I tried the Russian DD line, but it made me lose the will to live. Yeah, the Russian DDs, you've almost got to play them as like mini cruisers, playing at distance. Like, just ignore you have torpedoes. Your torpedoes are literally there for show and for clutch moments. I'm just gonna have to fire that turret. This is a really strange game. Like, their whole team's looped round onto this flank. And somewhere between us and them is an enemy Z23. I'm surprised it got through the islands.
Fire on the enemy warship.
Now he's sneaking back. Can we duke the torpedoes again? Will damage con that because I don't like being on fire too much.
Неполадки устранены.
Kinda wish our push on the other flank would start making a bit of momentum.
We've been spotted. Acknowledged.
Пожарная тревога.
We're tying them up. Just really need our other flank to start rolling round. I'm thinking this might be the moment to start flexing. If we start pushing now, it might work. Now you're knackered. It's literally just me then. What's that? Bismarck coming around the long way round. Ah, Neptune's beard.
Истребитель взлет произвел. Торпеды прямо по курсу.
That was a match made in heaven. There's so much going on. I'm having to really focus.
Пожарная тревога.
Albemarle can't bounce 16-inch guns. Don't try it. You can only bounce them off the deck, and that relies on you being at range. And the nose of the Albemarle can be overmatched by 15-inch guns.
À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position. Attention. Cible repérée à cette position. We've been spotted. Roger.
Neptune's beard, I need to see him.
Requesting assistance. We've been spotted.
I think we're just gonna go for the suicide charge. You've done a 180.
Пожарная тревога. Линкор врага потоплен.
Неполадки устранены.
This. I don't think this is going to be a winner because they still got the mass.
Возвращаюсь на корабль.
Not unless I can suddenly get like a lucky hit on this champagne. I'm all out of magic tricks now.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены.
Alright, on the assumption, yeah, that's the game. Let's see if we can catch up with the chat. How far did I get? Oh my god. Oh my, okay. You guys have been very busy. Very, very busy. Alright, let's see. Could the next read that one, read that one, read that one. I love the island camping with the Cleveland and Two Brothers. The islands to the left is where I hunker down. No, that's fair enough. That's understandable. Russian destroyers suck except the Tashkent. Naval history of Cossack, bring her help. Oh, I could do. I've already played her once there, actually. Tashkent has 8 kilometer torpedoes. Yeah, thank God. Sniper patch? Hello? CV don't seem to be so popular yet, so Wargaming is starting to buff them ASAP to protect their investment. I wouldn't say they exactly invested too much into them. The buffs are minor, but let's hope we don't get the straw that breaks the camel's back. I don't mind playing CVs myself, but usually I play the Lexington. This is going to be end of game for me, I suspect. I can't really... yeah, I can't even put that out. That's it for me.
Пожарная тревога.
Yeah, get high caliber just in time. Okay, name what this is about. John, ever have one of those games where 3 mins and you look up and your whole team is dead but you? Yes. I've had it many times where it's been me and my division mate and we sort out the flank and it's all beautiful. We look up and we see that the rest of our team's just capitulated without killing anyone. When is the Kurfürst I ordered from World of Warships? When? Where is the Kurfürst? Huh? Then what? It's got 513 global XP, and I know where that would be going next patch. That'll be onto the German carriers then. Tier 7 carrier, yeah. Another destroyer not having fun trying to torp you. Yes, that mass didn't get a single torpedo on me. That's to be expected, really, amount of effort I put in. Akagera just sold himself far too early. Right, what was the other battleship that was requested? There was one more battleship. We had the Vladivostok. Was there another one? Or was this the last one? I forgot about the new consumable. Yeah, the new consumable. For Germany, yeah. Someone loves German carriers like me. Finally, we have someone who actually enjoys German, well, likes the idea of German fantasy carriers. Already got them. Don't like the other ships as well. I am also a carrier completeness texture. Yeah. What planes they put on the German CVs? AP bombers and torpedo bombers, which is interesting. The AP bombers. I asked the question today. The AP pen depends on the height that you drop the bomb. So if you drop the bomb early on in the dive when you're really high, it has the maximum AP pen, but also the worst accuracy. If you drop it late on in the dive, it's got the best accuracy but the least AP pen. So you have to try and like balance it out and get the right balance between AP pen and accuracy, it seems. So that could be quite a high skill thing to do. So it means if you already struggle to do bombing with high explosive bombers, you're probably going to suck at AP bombers. Still play the tier 7, need to adapt to its playstyle. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting one to play. I know one is a Stuka again. Wait. I'm not sure if they are Stukas. I haven't really looked into it. Again, talk, run, miss, yeah. Stuka, the legendary dive bomber. John Lint. Hello, John Lint. It would be cool if the Stukas did the Jericho Sirens sounds. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. But I doubt that would probably drive everyone nuts. So if you just heard that just drive you nuts if you heard it all the time. What a weird match. Yeah, that was a really weird match. The Siren would be cool. Stuka was lethal in shipping again in the Mediterranean. Not properly utilised though. Yeah, I mean, especially when you consider when they threw the Stukas at the radar stations on the Dover coast, and they kind of they didn't do too well. Hello, Vaz. Hello. You're not sure if the Stuka died by. At least they're not adding AP rockets. Yeah, they seem to be reluctant to add rockets in any formal manner. We were talking about. I mean, just for the hell of it, just because we've been talking about Russian destroyers. Let's take the Minsk out. I didn't even know that was all sorted. Let's do the Minsk. And we'll finish this tea. Just wait for Eternal. John Lant, what is better, Surrey or Fiji? For me, I prefer Fiji. But that's just because my my build and stuff like that. Fiji is a bit of a beast for a tier 6. I think the first game of the stream is actually in a Fiji. But I still do like the Surrey as well. But yeah, I'd say Fiji. If you're telling me to choose between my two children, I'm going to choose the Fiji. Pixelmug, I was thinking of how long they chucked Stukas at the Illustrious, expecting it to sink. Yeah. Although Illustrious did get... Did Illustrious got hit? Did Formidable get hit by Stukas as well? I think Illustrious got sent to America for repairs. Fiji by 1,000 miles. Surrey is junk. I wouldn't say Surrey's junk. I think Surrey just doesn't have the safety of the smokescreen. My Fiji has 9.6 concealment. Yeah, that sounds about right. Same here. I could get it better, but I focus more on the smoke build. Right, let's see what we get up against. Ashashio, Akatsuki, Mass, Fletcher, Helena, Gneisenau, Vladivostok, Champagne, and Gascon. Game of Domination of Sea of Fortune. Let's see how this goes. Lucian Soria equals Citadel Town. This is the thing. If you are going to open water both cruisers, I'd rather have the Fiji. I'd rather have the Surrey, because Surrey's got slightly better armour. If you're going to add the smoke on the Fiji, I'd take the Fiji. Yeah, never heard job. I'm with you on the Fiji. Formidable was by Stuka. Okay, yeah. because I think Dr. Alex Clark's and Jack Fennell both done some very interesting videos regarding the Stuka attack on Formidable and the damage that was incurred, and what the Americans and the British learned from the Mediterranean War and that damage. I am going to have to really start paying attention in a second. Sorry, but I really dislike the Devonshire and the Surrey. No, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. Yeah, they can only ricochet, they can only really angle against 14-inch guns.
Bereich erobern.
I got mulched. What did I get mulched by? Well, I guess I better go die then. There you go. Over and done with. That was a really weird one. The amount of damage we took was vastly beyond what I was anticipating. What has everyone done? Was it concealed? Again, we can't strip the Minsk off. I shall show this child some love. Kind of leaning towards the Fiji as well. The smoke makes it less dependent on islands. Best inspirations for Fuso? Probably accuracy. I usually prefer, I guess. Fuso equals don't go broadside. Yeah, never go broadside or you would die. Rosori Citadel can be trolley. Check a channel called Armored Carriers Major. Yes, he does collaborations with. Yeah, I actually follow him. I think actually, if you go to the homepage of the channel, scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says channels, I think I actually have Armored Carriers recommended. So yeah, good choice. I do like his stuff. His recent video on the Swordfish aircraft is really interesting. Yes, yeah, the veteran stuff regarding the Mediterranean campaign is really interesting, yeah. Good choice, Neighbourhood Job. Good choice. First one, I would be interested to see how the attack will formidable and try by the extension the Mediterranean air war played into the formation of the big weak / operation argument. The big wing. Okay. Yeah, we're positioned over here. See what we're dealing with quickly. Colorado KG-5 Queen Elizabeth Bayern. 2 15-inch, 1 14-inch, 1 16-inch gun battleship. Mayuku Pensacola, Omaha Han Icarus. So, Colorado, Queen Elizabeth. Right, they both can overmatch me. My end can overmatch me too. Right, wait 20 seconds. So let's see if we can shoot someone else and get a fire. Yeah, now's good. Especially when you consider the flight time of the shells.
Set a smoke screen.
That's 2 fires on the Colorado, which should stick.
Attention. Cible repérée en position.
This is in range. Colorado, Pensacola. How did we lose a destroyer already? Oh my. Icarus is making a move in there. They won't have the range. Yeah, the Icarus is nicely positioned. Don't know what the other cruiser was. Pensacola, okay. Oh, there's something else over there as well. Maiku, okay. So we've got Pensacola, Maiku, Icarus, Queen Elizabeth, Bayer, Colorado.
Set a smoke screen. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Come on, if our battleships are worth their salt, they need to blap that Maiku now.
Requesting support. That's how it's done.
So we get in love from the Major. This is the thing, I do. I have a. I guess you could say I have a thing for troubled cruisers. Like, for some reason, if I can find a way to make it work, I'll give it a good damn go. Especially if it's British. That's the one that's concerning me, the Pensacola. Every time I think about disengaging, that Icarus shows up. So I gotta keep my bearings. Don't want to be closing into this kind of range. Neptune's beard. Hopefully Pensacola hasn't timed this right. I think he hasn't. Come on, X and Y. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Things are getting squeaky. Thank you.
Our team has taken the lead.
Sorry, chat. Sorry's one of those ships where you really have to pay attention. Oh, this might hurt. Yeah. Goes in too close, I think. We're alive though, we're alive. Where were we? If the Germans and Italians had been able to coordinate better in the Med, they could have changed the game more, but unfortunately they were rubbish at it. His swordfish video was class, yeah, it was a really good video regarding the swordfish. Sorry, getting love from the Major. I just global XP'd it, so I hope I have hopes to make it work. Coming division, yeah. I'm gonna have to make myself looking for. I'll do one more game with Eternal, and then I'll cycle the divisions. I'll join you, because of course you can't actually be invited over to me, can you? Pick some mug. I remember hearing that limited European oil production had a notable effect on how the Italians and Germans worked in the Mediterranean. Yeah, it probably did, and also it did kind of make them have to do certain things in the Med, like take Crete and things like that. Most of it was going to the land war, leaving the Regia Marina to work with scraps. Yeah, the Italian Navy pretty much did run out of oil, is the best way to put it. Naval history picks up most of the plans involved taking Malta. That didn't happen. They took the off the ball in the Med, yeah, especially by 1943 they had overstretched the beast. I remember reading about the Ohio and part it played in as an unsinkable aircraft carrier, but I'll have to look into that more. Yeah, the Ohio, the American high-speed tanker. What was it? Was it Operation Pegasus? I think it began with a P. Was the Ohio going into Malta? I want to say Pegasus, but I think I might be wrong. Someone in the chat will probably correct me in regards to the Ohio. I'll let you switch up, Eternal. Most of my literature focuses on the Pacific. No, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's like most of my literature focuses on the European. History. Battle for Malta is a topic full of amazing stories and moments. Without Malta, we would have lost control of the Med. We had Gibraltar, but they would have changed things. Yeah, Malta was very critical. I think, is it Force H that operated out of Malta at one point, which was it Force H or Force G? Might be Force G or something else. So basically, it was Arethusa class and a load of destroyers, and they did some brilliant actions in taking out Italian convoys. Yeah, the Italian frogman operations in Gibraltar Harbour is another topic worth looking into, definitely. Also, their operations within Alexandria Harbour, they actually did mine and sink Valiant and Queen Elizabeth, which is quite interesting. Caused real problems with a simple but ingenious tactic. Hello, R9GNG. Okay, remember, I invited you, and any tier is available except for tier 7. Okay, no worries. I'll do one more game of Eternal. I know that he says he's off to work in a bit. And then I'll join you for a couple of games, and then I'll bounce around, I guess you could say. Ohio was a convoy run, so would have been PQ something, the mission's name. The fact that they even made it was almost ludicrous. Oh yeah, I think the Ohio only made it because she was full of oil that floated. Oh, pardon me. Right, I'm going to have to pause there and catch up. Because we're in a hell of a game. Gee, a Fubuki, Gaidi, a Shasha, Mass, Laterabo, a Grafspee, a Lagazinier, a Bayern, and a Colorado. This is going to be one hell of a destroyer brawl. What are you in? You're in an Orkan. Okie dokie. This is going to be fun. Alright, I'm just going to start laying it here. Nope.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Problem solved, sir.
Do 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 do.
We destroyed their destroyer.
Yep, that Colorado is a bit clever. He doesn't want to go for the bait. That just leaves one enemy destroyer somewhere around here. As in the air, grass there for speed. This is where having the Japanese style smoke screens on these destroyers is rather a nuisance.
Engine boost deactivated.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I think it's one of those games where we're going to be let down by the ships on the other flank. That's why I love secondary guns. You see a secondary gun just splashed it in the ocean only 100 meters away, like, come on. Well, it's just me and Eternal now. Death then. How would you like to die? Which enemy ship would you like to die to? I choose the Legazian there. Which one do you choose? Eternal. Who do you choose to die to? Pixel Mark. Italy's a bit of a mixed bag when it, from what I remember. They had replaced one of the main guns on the class of destroyer with a star shell cannon, yet neglected to actually train for night actions. Good job. On the other hand, they managed to do successful cavalry charge on the Eastern Front. Yeah. Well, Germany was doomed from the start. Yeah, Germany only could have won the war if it was a short war. As soon as it turned into a long-term war, then yeah, it was going to go downhill. Pixel Mug. Now I'm imagining that one scene from Metal Gear. Why won't you die? Damage control, son. Lucian, this is the order of the ships I will be playing. Tier 5, Tier 3, Legendary for last, and we'll play the Kerr first. Brandon, I'm kind of tied to whatever the stream wants, kind of. I will strip the Cossack off. I will dismiss Divish. I will embarrass myself with the Minsk game. Yeah. Oh, wait, fourth. Oh, God's sake. Supposed to embarrass me. Okay, second, yeah. Alright, I will now go looking for a division. Gotta love how all these guys have matching patches and symbols. Seems like they might be tryhards. I know what you mean. Right, let's do some whimsical. Let's see, tier 5. What do I want at tier 5? Guaranteed. To be honest, considering Vaz says he didn't like Devonshire, we'd take the Devonshire out. Does the Cossack not feature British smoke? No, she comes with 2 Japanese-style smokescreens. I wish she came with British-style smokescreens. That would have been brilliant. Yeah, Cossack. Yeah, Destroyer's not featured. Didn't realise subcorrect did the thing. Komodo. Cossack is OP. No, the Cossack's perfectly fine. I don't want to hear any complaints. It's beautiful, it's perfect, it's balanced, it's British. I think it might be comparable to the German smoke. It's more. I think it's more comparable to the Japanese smoke. You can get full smoke charges with tie wit. Yeah, I'd rather. This is the thing. I'd rather put tie wit onto. Things if you take Smogathon with tie wit, you don't get unstoppable, which means that your ability to actually gunfight kind of goes downhill. That's why I prefer Vine, because you get unstoppable and quick fix, and they stack. So therefore your engines come back really quick, and you barely lose any capacity. Vine is definitely the gunfighter build, and I much prefer that on the British destroyers. Naval History Hub, Hood, yes. Maybe I'll see if Lucian wants to play a tier 6, and then it will be a Hood. Doomfurious, hello! Ready for more battleships? Oh, next patch, battleships galore. Where was he firing at? Okay. I haven't even done the shipping forecast, so I'm not quite sure what I'm up against. But Prince Item 3 Buick does have 15-inch guns, which overmatch me. They've also got New York, that's fine. Congo's fine. Yeah, everything else is fine. We tactically beached there. That was a tactical look. This volley's going to miss because I tactically beached. I don't want to hear anything about me accidentally driving into an island. It didn't happen, chat.
I need intelligence data.
Fire! Problem solved,
Feuer auf
sir.
gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Fisa, get back, because you're just running yourself into a torpedo trap there.
Penetration.
And now I'm broadside on to the Prince Archer Free, which I do not like.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Dallas. Dallas is always an awkward cruiser to come up against because her armor's like so thin that either AP overpens and hate. It's basically got hate sheared Dallas to death, I find. Going to start heading over towards the Charlie objective to assist there. No history is going to have to rename it World of Battleships soon. I always joked it was World of Battleships, thanks to the way that Tier 7 used to be just battleships. Pixel, of course that beach was intentional. How else would the crew going to find the pineapple for victory victory pina coladas? Oh, my rudder's knocked out. Didn't know that.
Problem solved, sir.
Okay, that's not too bad. The issue is just having that there. Really don't like this position. Really need that Dallas gone.
Reporting a target position. Bestätige.
Fire! Problem solved, sir. Fire!
There goes my steering gears again.
We sank an enemy cruiser, taking the lead.
Okay, I should be clear. I shouldn't be tactically beaching again.
Fire!
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
What's left then? Hatsuharu, Fubuki, Congo. That's not too bad. There's the Fubuki. No idea where the Hatsuharu is.
Unterstützt das verbündete Ziel.
Brandon, for me it's been more World of Destroyers recently. Seriously though, I am getting matches like 5 DDs in each team. Start playing cruisers. That's because killing destroyers is fun in cruisers. So yeah, like just need to adapt your gameplay really. And to be honest, I don't really mind because I've had it so long where it's just been oversaturated with battleships. I quite enjoy a bit of oversaturation of destroyers. Hatsuharu's AFK. Oh no, he's not. He's actually playing.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
There you go. Right. Remember, it's a team game. Everyone's working to the same objective. The most British ship? Well, probably Hood. Just because she's obviously the mighty Hood. What was the request? There was a request, wasn't there? There was a Hood request. Where are we? We are half an hour towards the end of the stream, so I am going to have to... I can do one more random tier game, and then I'm going to have to do a Hood game to end it. What they should rename the game after next patch is World of Slow... Or World of Slow Ships is probably what you want to go for. Tier 3. Oh no, not the Gallant. What we got? Tier 3, that's fun. I wouldn't say any of those are fun. Let's do Orion. And then we'll have to do a Hood game. And yep, we're on to the last of the tea. Right, as we're closing towards the end of the stream, first of all, I need to actually go put the oven on. Bear with. You're lucky I remembered that. Wife would not be happy if dinner wasn't ready when she got home, so there you go. All I was going to say is, if you join the stream and you haven't caught the community post on Facebook from World of Warships Legends, down in the description are 2 redeem codes and the link to the redeemer. The redeem codes are for free patch backgrounds, is the June 2020, I think, and then the other really like mislettered one is for 5 Type 4 camos, 5 of all different types of boosters, and a coupon for like a coupon slash like a discount on purchasing 90 days plus premium. Furthermore, if you can, if I could persuade you, gentlemen and ladies, to give the stream a thumbs up, that would be much obliged. Obviously, the more interaction you have with the stream, the better. I'm always, wow. At least I've remembered. Let's see, what are we up against? We got a carrier game. Podvosky, Yubari, Emerald, Izuchi, Colbert, Congo, Coin, Langley.
Союзники, сфокусировать огонь на цели.
See how this goes. If you want, we can turn the music up. Obviously, it's not that impressive because we're in a very slow ship, but hey, it's all a bit of fun. Hello. smokescreen? Probably the Emerald then.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Problem solved, sir. Fire!
Вот так мы всегда.
Nice.
Our team has taken the lead. Victory is in sight. Внимание, передаю координаты цели.
Ooh. You cheeky girl. Is probably me though. I'm gonna burn up.
Захватить указанную точку.
Well, what I'll do is that's good enough timing for me to part ways, and we'll take the hood out for the last game. We can turn the music down. There is no tier 3 except the Nauser. Well, when it comes to playing premium, yeah, it very much is take the Nauser out. Just to make sure, yeah, that's good. We'll take the hood out. Is a Zerlane hood worthwhile? Would you like HMS Hood to travel at 38.8 knots? Oh, 37.9 actually. 38 knots then, sorry. 38 knots, 37.9. Fraser, Gepetti. Tweaked it a little bit recently. I'm going to see how it goes. Right, so last game of the stream. So I'll quickly... Baz, I've got to get ready for work, so I'll have to say my goodbyes now and have a good weekend, Major and all. Have a good weekend, Baz. Thank you for popping along, much obliged. Zerlane, I do like Zerlane Hood, but I'd only ever put her on Hood. I wouldn't put her on anything else. And to be honest, like with the Zerlane commanders, sometimes it's just cheaper to buy the crates rather than buy the particular commanders you want. because basically you can either pick a commander or you can buy 2 crates and get 2 random commanders, but they don't. But they re-roll. So it means if you buy enough crates, you can actually just get all the commanders for half the price of buying them individually. Haven, capture the base. Akatsuki, Mayuku, New Orleans, Charles Patel, Cleveland, Lenin, Tirpitz, Champagan, Massachusetts. Spawning on the right flank with a Fiji and a Roma. Oh yes, that's nice. There's a Roma that actually knows what I want to do. Question is, he's going to have trouble keeping up. I might even play, because I've got the speed, I might even play it a little bit cautious and go this side of this island. And then I'll loop round. There was 6 for first wave, 5 for the second wave. Yeah, that's how many great. And then that's the easier way. What about the Vanguard? What HMS Vanguard? I still don't like her enough. If I was going to pick a tier 7 British battleship, I'd play the Monarch over the Vanguard. The issue I have with the Vanguard is just a combination of her rudder shift and turning circle means that her kiting ability is really awkward, and also like she seems to sit quite broad on if you want to bring all your turrets to bear, and she's only got 8 guns. She's only got 4 dual gun turrets, so it seems like, and her accuracy at times can be a little bit questionable. Whereas I much prefer the Monarch. The Monarch seems to just feels a little bit more kitey, slightly better gun angles, and she's got 9 guns and 3 triple turrets throughout. So she does bring a little bit more gunnage, I guess you could say. But also her up front complement is 6 guns rather than compared to Vanguard's 4. So yeah, for some reason I like the Monarch a little bit more. Champagne, solo, okay. Big question is, are we going to turn in and fight or turn away? Oh, we got the destroyer as well. That's interesting.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, the destroyer's here, isn't it?
Fire.
Well, have I got 3 cruisers? Oh no. This is not what Hood likes. Just getting focused out. I almost feel like it's... If we just bail on this flank, maybe.
Problem solved, sir.
Such a weird game.
À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position.
Unfortunately, me reading the situation and getting out of there has meant that the Roma's gone and overextended. That was lucky. It's really weird. Their team went really heavy left flank and now they've rolled over to the right flank. And our team's gone heavy left but hasn't capitalised completely on that. They've evacuated it. They've got loads of HP though, so this is what surprised me about the lack of their push.
À tous les bâtiments. Protégez cette cible.
strange game. I think the New Orleans is probably running as Lane Baltimore as the commander. I might have to switch that trait back. Zerlane Hood on Vanguard. Things with Vanguard, you don't want the speed, you want more well, combination of relative really. When you read the post-launch Admiralty reports for the Vanguard, she was underwhelming and didn't impress. A great big royal yacht. Yeah, she pretty much did become a royal yacht. I think the only nice thing about Vanguard was that her transom stern meant that she exceeded the speed that she was specified for, because she got pushed along by her wake. But apart from that, there isn't really. Yeah, they could have saved a lot of time and effort by not doing Vanguard. I'm gonna die anyway, so I think it's literally just a matter of oh. Tell me, Akatsuki, do you feel silly? Tell me. Yes. Okay, this game's been worthwhile. I'm happy now. I've got a 910 meter turning circle. Oh, come on, kill me, Maika, it's time.
Our team has taken the lead.
Fire.
Look, I did it again. I'm alive. Okay, one thing we learned in this stream is I can somehow dodge torpedoes in battleships, and I shouldn't be able to. Oh god. It was at that moment the Akatsuki knew he. Oh god, look, this Sheldon's version was, yeah, I think I changed a trait on, okay, I still came second. What? That felt like a really dull, horrible game until the last moment. I'm going back to the flammable cannoneer. Yeah, back to flammable cannoneer. I shouldn't have changed that. I thought I was being clever. And I wasn't, so I'm going to take that back. But yeah, that was a very amusing end to the game, dodging all of the Akatsuki's torpedoes and then the Mayuku's torpedoes at point blank range in a ship which has it has a 910 meter turning circle and a 13.4 second rudder shift. Okay, that shouldn't have been possible, but it happened. Right, as you know, it's the end of the stream, and so it's the usual obligatory Colonel Bogey's March. Obviously, we're going to have Hood on the end screen because she did very well. And there we go, Colonel Bogey's March. As always, if you could give the stream a thumbs up before you go, that'd be much obliged. Obviously helps promote the live stream, helps promote the channel. Thank you to all the subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe if you do enjoy these kind of like more like chillaxed style live streams with a bit of history chucked in there and here and there. As you kind of tell from my live streams, it's very much a bit about the interaction between me and you guys. I try and read everything I can out of the chat. I do miss stuff, however. Just got to wrap up. Pixelmog, I didn't know the Hood had drifting on her resume. Great player on the Akatsuki. Thank you, Komoto. The history of Vanguard was keeping up with contemporaries, but we weren't even close. She was outdated by the Iowa class before she was even built. Let's be honest, you're putting the turrets off of Courageous and Glorious on there, so at the end of the day, maybe they should have just pushed through and built a Lion class battleship. And if they weren't going to do that, 2 Albemarles. Like I said, Vanguard or 2 Albemarles. 2 Albemarles would be a bit more interesting, and at least they'd have more purpose after the First World War. Second World War. Pardon me. Anyway, as you know, I like to go all the way back to the chat, start of the chat, and I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has commented in the chat. So I'd like to say thank you to Mike X Gaming, thank you to A Name It Was, thank you to Tazul Kalu Adventures, thank you to Salty Sax, thank you to Warships for Life, thank you to Brandon ABC, thank you to Naval History Hub. Thank you to Lucian West. Let's see, anyone else? Thank you to Pixel Mug. Thank you to Thoughtful Gamer. Thank you to Sniper Patch. Thank you to John Lant. Thank you to Vaz Vegas. Thank you to R9DNG. Much obliged. Thank you to Komoto. Thank you to Dimothenus. Who else did I think that was everyone. Thanks for being a pleasure. Have a good one. Yeah, hopefully everyone has a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night wherever you are in the world. Have a good weekend, and much obliged. Thank you for all coming along. As always, down in the description, redeem codes if you want to grab them. They are up on Facebook from Wargaming. Also, probably you can go check out the About tab on the channel. There's the email address for submitting your game captures to Community Spotlight video on a Monday. And it's also the link to Patreon. You can support the channel on Patreon, as it is a non-monetised channel, so you should never see adverts on this channel. Cheerio, Kakamoto. Well, as the music's wrapping up, I'd like to say I've been the Gallic Major. Have a good weekend, everyone, and back to the port. Cheerio.